Hey guys, it's Lily Alicia. Welcome back. So today we have a refill or a rebalance. As you guys can see, this is a Christmas set. This video was previously recorded, but we're gonna go ahead and upload it today. So I'm gonna be taking off the crystals. Now I have crystals on my middle finger and my pinky finger, as you guys can see. These were a bit hard to come off. So I'm just going to go ahead and speed this up, and I'll be back once they are off. So all of the crystals are off. This is what they are looking like. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the design. I'm gonna use my e-file to remove the design. So on my pointer finger, I did realize that my pointer finger was a bit thicker than the rest of the nails. And also when I took the design off, I did realize that I got quite a bit of lifting because I did hit my pointer finger multiple times when I had this set on. You guys ever have those sets where it doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter how many times you hit your hand, you always hit that same finger? It's just that one specific finger that always gets hit. So that's what happened. So you guys can see here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use that same drill bit, and I'm just gonna cut the lifting out. So wherever the lifting stops, that's where I'm gonna go ahead and make that line. As you guys can see what I'm doing here, I'm not applying that much pressure. I am applying a little bit more pressure than I normally would, but it's because I'm making that line, I'm cutting it out. I'm just gonna make that line, and then I'm gonna take my cuticle nippers and just pop that right off. So it was super easy, super quick. So that's a tip for you guys. If you guys have a lot of lifting but you don't want to take the entire set off or the entire nail off, you guys can do this method. So I'm just going to go ahead and proceed with taking off the design. So now I'm going to take this really tiny, small quartz ball cuticle bit, and I'm just going to go ahead and lift up all of the dead skin, making sure that is off the nail surface, the nail plate. We don't want that on there because that can cause lifting. So I'm just cleaning that up, making sure that that is completely off of the nail plate. So because I personally do not like cutting cuticles, I am going to buff them away. So I'm taking this really large ball bit and I am just buffing them away. That's what you guys see me doing here. Because the video is sped up, it may look like I'm going really fast, but I promise you guys I am not. This is real time. And you guys can see that I'm really gentle. I have it on the lowest setting, so I'm not going fast. I'm really gentle, you guys. Any hangnails that I have, any dead skin, any skin that's lifting on the area, on the cuticle area, I just buff that away, you guys. I do not like cutting cuticles. This is just my preference. It works for me. It works for my clients. My clients still gets no lifting. I still get no lifting, besides the lifting that you guys saw earlier on my pointer finger, but that was not because of the cuticles. Again, that was because I just kept hitting that finger. But this is just my preference, you guys. Do what works for you. This is what works for me, so I am going to continue doing this method. That's what the nails are looking like. So I am going to go ahead and go in with my sanding band and kind of just reinforce everything that I just did. I am going to go underneath my nail and just make sure that my natural nail is nice and smooth, because of course once your natural nail starts to grow out, sometimes it can chip, especially when you are running your fingers through your hair and you can feel your hair getting caught. So I just go underneath and make sure that everything is nice and smooth. Again, I am smoothing the surface of the nail, just making sure that everything, once again, is nice and smooth. And I do go into the sidewalls and the cuticles one last time, again, just to reinforce everything that I just did. So now I am taking my primer. You guys know, if you guys watch me, I love this primer. Get it from my local nail supply store. I apply 2 coats of primer. I do not apply dehydrator, you guys. I just use regular alcohol as a dehydrator. Now for the application, I always, it doesn't matter what acrylic I'm using, I always put a thin layer of clear acrylic before I use any other acrylic. It's a habit. I've been doing it for years. It's just my preference. Again, do what works for you. It definitely helps prevent lifting when I do a rather wet bead of clear acrylic versus, just a regular dry bead. So yes, I do use a thin layer of clear acrylic. Now I'm going in with a cover nude that I made. It's a mix that I made. This is real time, you guys. Again, I wanted to show a couple of clips with me doing real time so you guys can see the actual real time of the application. So yes, I'm going in with a cover nude, and I realized that I took a rather large bead. You guys can see that it's not as smooth as I want it to be. But again, I did want to rebuild the nail structure a little bit, make it a little bit thicker, because some nails were thicker than others, some nails were thinner than others. So I just wanted to make sure that all of the nails were the same thickness. So that's why you see me doing kind of like a rebalance. So it's more of a rebalance than a refill. So I'm going to do all 5 nails and I will be back. Okay, so this is what the nails are looking like. So I'm gonna go ahead and take, I don't even know what this drill bit is called. I don't know if it's called a large barrel bit, but the edges are rounded so that I don't cut my skin. So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna use this to seal the cuticle and also just file down any lumps or bumps just to smooth down the nail, which I didn't really have to do too much. I did go ahead and file down the sides just to make it a cleaner shape. This is another clip that is in real time. I'm showing you guys how careful I am sealing the cuticle, just making sure that I don't cut myself. But then again, with this bit, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but it's not sharp. It's kind of rounded at the top or at the edges. So I don't know if this is called a safety bit. Comment down below what bit this is called. But I like using this bit to seal my cuticles and also to just smooth out the nail. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to all 5 nails, and then I will be back. So I didn't show me reshaping the nails with my nail file, but this is what the nails are looking like. I went ahead and dusted them off. This dust collector is from Amazon. You guys can check out the link to my storefront. It should be under nail equipment or nail essentials. This is a Melody Susie excuse me, dust collector. I love it. I have been using it for a couple of months now, and it is just amazing. So yeah, so that's what all of the nails are looking like, and now it is time for the design. So I'm taking this base coat from Beetles. I love using their products. Again, everything that I use will be linked to my storefront, so that will be in the description box below, so you guys can go ahead and check it out. This lamp as well, it's kind of like a hand rest and a lamp in one, so I thought that was really cool, so I got that. That's also going to be on my storefront. But back to the base coat. So I always apply base coat before I do any type of design. I just feel like the design comes out so much better when you design it on top of the base coat instead of you designing it on top of freshly filed nails. I just feel like it comes out so much better. So I'm doing a French on 3 of the fingers, and then I'm doing some crystal designs as you guys saw by the thumbnail. I decided to go with black because this is a New Year's set once again, and I just thought that it was really simple yet cute. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the French on 3 of the nails, my thumb, pointer finger, and my pinky finger, and then I will be back when it is time for me to apply the crystals. Okay, so I am applying some crystal glue. Now, I did not know the type of design that I wanted to do. I knew that I didn't want to do like all of the same regular circle crystal shape. I wanted to incorporate some different shapes in there, so that's why you see like a square and then you see like a teardrop or a raindrop shape crystal. And I didn't want them to be all of the same color, so it's black and silver. But again, I didn't know what kind of design I wanted to do, so I just decided to do like a fading upward kind of design. And I thought it came out really, really cute. So I did that on both of the ring and the middle finger, and I thought that it was a really pretty, elegant design, especially for New Year. I didn't want to do anything too crazy since this was a short, medium set. I didn't want to do anything too long, didn't want to do anything too crazy. So I thought that this was a really pretty design. You guys know I have to seal those crystals, so I am taking the top coat by Beetles. Again, I love Beetle products. I'm taking the top coat and I am taking my nail art brush and I am going around those crystals, getting every crease and crevice, getting every open area, making sure that I seal those crystals so that they do not come off. I always do this step. This step is really crucial, especially for crystal placement. Yes, we do not want these crystals to come off. We do not want them to budge. And when it was time for me to take this set off, these crystals were really, really hard to come off. So I love doing this step. So I popped that into the lamp for a final cure, and I am using this cuticle oil pen from Too Cute. This pen is super convenient. You just pop off the top, screw the bottom so that the oil could come down, and apply it to your cuticles whenever they are dusty, crusty, and looking busty. Okay, guys, I do have a code that you guys can use. The link to Too Cute will be down below. This is the finished product, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And remember, all of the links will be down below. Always remember, of course, to stay beautiful. Mwah!